Hi everybody, thanks for tuning into the channel today. I'm going to do a silk and steel string shootout. Try saying that 5 times real fast. Silk and steel strings are an interesting thing to try out. If you've never tried them, I'll tell you a little bit about them, and then you're going to hear some samples of me playing 3 different brands of them. We're going to compare Ernie Ball silk and steel, the D'Addario, and Martin Marquis silk and steel strings. Now, why would people buy silk and steel strings? Why do they exist to begin with? Well, there's a variety of different reasons. Let's say you have an older guitar, a vintage guitar, maybe you've got an old Martin from the pre-war Martin, and you want to have something that's light string tension on there, but sounds somewhere in between a nylon string and a bronze or brass wound string. Silk and steel strings, because of the light tension, are often preferred for either smaller body guitars or maybe older guitars that you have have concerns about the string tension. My Ovations here, they're all over 40 years old, and so some of them I'll put silk and steel strings on just in order to take some of the string tension off, and they sound really nice and really full. Now, one of the things with string tension, if you're an older person, you've got arthritis or something like that, an injury with your hand, and you don't have quite the hand strength that you used to have, well, silk and steel strings have a lighter tension on them, and so it makes it easier to play. The reason for that is the construction of the string. I'll show you a little photo here, and hopefully I can magnify this enough and it won't be too distorted. But if you look at the string, if you peel back the wrap, there's your steel core like you have on a regular string. You have a copper wrap that's been silvered on the outside, like a silver plated copper wrap, which is a softer metal, and then you have in between the core and the wrap, you have a layer of synthetic silk. It's like a nylon material that goes up underneath there, and it makes for a softer tone, warmer harmonics. The tone of silk and steel strings is a little more subdued. They're very rich, but they're a strong fundamental tone, not so much the bright, shiny, lots of overtones that you get with brass or bronze. So you get a more fundamental tone. On a small body guitar, they can sound really good. On a big steel string guitar, if you're dealing with string tension issues, that can help with that issue a lot. The other thing is for recording. Low string finger string noise when you slide around from string to string, it's helpful with recording. And also, for some reason, the microphones love the sound of silk and steel strings. Microphone works different than your ear. And a guitar that sounds perfect to your ear, sometimes the microphone is going to have problems. It's going to be EQ'd to death. Maybe there's too much bass, too much mid-range. And a microphone hears the guitar differently than than your ears do. So for some reason, silk and steel strings, when you record with them, they sound really great. And so I'm going to be playing with one microphone here, about a foot and a half away from the guitar, and you'll get to hear the samples of it. So let's go ahead and begin. We'll start off with the Ernie Balls first, then we'll do the D'Addarios and end with the Martin Marquis. Stand by. Okay, so that wraps up the comparison. Hope that you found that interesting, useful, and that's something that you might want to try out. I did reach out to some of the string manufacturers, and a couple of them said, hey, we'd be glad to give you some sample sets. And they don't give me out just because I'm a YouTuber, but they said they give some sample sets and I could do what I want with them. So I'll do a giveaway. I might have 3 or 4 sets that I can hand out. So if you would send an email to gwguitarstudio@outlook.com and send me your contact information, your name, address, and I will just randomly pick some people out of there and then and put some in the mail to you. It might take a couple weeks for them to get them to me, so if you don't get them right away, don't freak out. I'll get them to you. They'll see how many sets they decide to send me. I reached out to all 3 of them. Some of them said, yeah, we'll do that. And others said, we'll see. We'll check into it. So see how many they send me. Well, thanks for watching the channel. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. We'll see you next time. Bye.